this up, and I'm interested to get everybody's takes. I definitely have some take in this. So we talked about in the chat us being 12 personnel, right? Yeah. And Chris brought up, well, he'd like 12 personnel, but he'd want to see Trey Tucker on the field a little more.
Right.
That got me thinking, right? It did get me thinking. So my thing is this, right? I do like being in 12 because I like the possibility of what Brock Bowers can do, right? I just need to see him on the field because he can play the slot. And if he can play that slot, you're going to see him out there. It can be technically 12, but you can flex him out. You know what I mean? And now all of a sudden we were in, a different little plan right there. But I want to get your thoughts because I do want to see Trey Tucker. I am intrigued to see how they're going to do that. You know what I mean? Like how they're going to mix him in with Bowers. So, Chris, start us off. You the one that said that. How do you feel?
Yeah, I know it's natural for us to keep talking about this 12 personnel because we do have Mayer. And again, maybe it's just because I'm not as high on Mayer as a lot of you guys are. I do think he's a good player, and I do think he will continue to develop. But I really think Trey Tucker – I really feel like he's going to have a breakout year because we already see his speed. He has this natural. If you just go back and watch the games, man, he just has this natural gear that's like he's not even you know what I'm saying? He makes it look easy. And the fact that, like most guys, who have that type of speed, they're like a Deshaun Jackson, stuff like that, like D-Jack or guys that just stretch the field. This dude has been working on the route tree, man. You get somebody with that type of speed who can run the full route tree, and he's been attached at Devontae's hip. Correct. That spells for a problem for some DBs, man. And it's not like you can put your top DB. You can't even put your second best DB on him. You know what I'm saying? So just like when he's out there, he is going to cause so many problems. Like I think our offense will be better with him on the field rather than Mayer. So that's where my thought process came in.
See, this is where I would disagree because I feel like the one that's gonna come off the field is Bowers. Mayer, I don't think Mayer coming off the field.
You be saying that? I
don't think he is, bro.
I understand,
but
protection.
Yeah, but I don't think Bowers is as bad of a blocker as y'all try to make it seem. He's not a bruising blocker.
He's gonna have to learn to adjust. It's not gonna happen in the first half of the season, bro.
He's gonna get manhandled. I can see.
He's gonna get manhandled just like Mayer got manhandled.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. And that's probably where the disconnect is. And I want to go to Leo for this, right? And I always go to Leo when we go to Mayer.
That's always the guy.
Go to Leo when we go to Mayer. You know what I mean? He watched him the most. But at the end of the day, that's the disconnect, bro. Because I'm like, I think Mayer is going to be that dude. I do. I honestly do. But Leo, what do you believe? After hearing what Chris is saying, maybe some other people agree as well.
I get what Chris is saying. Like when we talked about it earlier in the chat, I thought about it. Like I remember when we had Ruggs and that deep, being able to stretch the field, how that changed our offense. Having that one guy that can stretch the field, they couldn't, stay inside with us. So to me, Tucker's going to be that X factor when it comes to that because I don't see Jacoby doing that or Tay being that deep threat like that, But that's Tucker's spot. So when we talk about, we're just going to use the tight ends, forget about Trey Tucker. Like, I don't think so either. There has to be a mixture of everything. When it comes to the tight ends, I love Michael Mayer, Notre Dame. That's my boy.
Yes, sir.
He did have his struggles last year with the blocking, even with the run blocking.
Right.
For as talented as Bowers is,
not good.
He's still going to have that as well coming into this season. Right. So having both of them, they will interchange. I think the best way to use Bowers would be as like an X factor, a weapon X type. You do use him as a tight end, but he's not that traditional tight end. Kind of like Waller. Remember how Waller was here, but he wasn't really like a traditional tight end. We still had that other dude.
But the thing is, though, like Waller was a converted receiver. So we got to remember that. But like Brock Bowers is a hard-nosed guy. Like we got to remember, and we have to keep this real, man. Bowers is a better prospect as a tight end than Michael Mayer. I'm sorry to say it, but
but not as a blocking tight end. No,
I'm talking about just as a tight end. Period. He's one of the best. He's arguably the best tight end that's come out of college.
Yeah,
sure, that's what you want to say. As a receiving tight end, yeah.
Right, but not as a blocking tight end.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no way.
And this is where I say this is how we gonna use Bowers. This is just my dream. I know he's not as fast, but I'd use him like Debo. I honestly would, bro. All them fly sweeps.
That's what I was telling you. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, everything Debo does, Bowers would be doing. I swear to God. Like, and you know what I mean? And I feel like
then let me ask you this then. Then are you would you play him as slot more and then not have Trey Tucker come in?
I'd feel like interchange. You depending on
what we're running. Well, y'all not saying it, and I'll be the first to say it, but I absolutely do think that Myers loses some touches over this. I think that
who?
Jacoby Myers. I think
this man has a vendetta.
I just think he's gonna lose some touches over this. I think you'll see him circle out with Trey Tucker. I'm just telling you, y'all. I don't know why y'all think I have a vendetta against the kid. I just think that.
Why did you even bring it?
Because, like y'all said,
whenever he gets a chance, bro, I think Jacoby Myers took his ex-girlfriend, bro, back when they were young.
Something about him you don't like, bro.
Man. One of your girls in Connecticut area, bro.
Yeah, man.
I don't understand
why he didn't hack your phone or something.
We don't. But see, this is the thing. We don't care. That's the thing. I mean, it is what it is.
I agree, but I think that's where you see the touches change a little bit. That's all I'm saying.
Jacoby gonna get his when he get his, bro. Like, I just feel like he reliable enough where I'm like, all right, bro, I can go to him maybe in a pinch. You know what I mean? I go to him in a pinch because he reliable. With Bowers, bro, he gonna be that everywhere, bro. Like I said, Debo said, white Debo Samuel. You know what I mean?
Trey Tucker is gonna be
now.
I think he's going to be featured more than Bowers this year.
Maybe.
I think Bowers is going to have some growing time.
It depends on matchup, bro. It depends on matchup. Because look, just right. Let's say it like this: we play the Chargers week 1. This is perfect. Derwin James is going to be in that little slot position. Right. Yeah. Which matchup are we more comfortable with? Bowers and James, or Trey Tucker and James? Me personally, I don't like Trey Tucker going against that bigger type of body. That's just me personally. You know what I mean? Speed, he
gonna be jamming. He ain't gonna be jamming him in the slot.
He's so fast.
He saw it against Jalen Ramsey though. It's the same thing, bro. The bigger body, I don't really like all that. You know what I mean? Now, my thing is, will Bowers be able to do something with that? You know what I mean? I mean, Waller gave James fits. I'd say what you want, bro. When we had Waller gave Derwin James.
No, he did.
Yeah, he said it. He said it.
Now, reserve. Renfro gave his ass
problems. I was about to say, he also said Renfro too. He also
said
Renfro.
Renfro could run routes. You feel what I'm saying? Renfro was a
got hit in the head. That was before he got hit in the head.
Like, how are we? Is Trey Tucker at that level yet of running routes?
I think you're going to see that coming up. I think this is why I think you're going to see him featured a little bit more than Bowers.
That's my guy, bro. I want him to. I
just think that you're going to see him get his chance, right? While Bowers is, brought in naturally. Like, there's no seeing. That's the thing. It sounds like everyone thinks this dude is just going to come in and immediately start getting 30 reps. I don't see it.
But this is where I disagree. I see him getting 10. I see him getting 10 to 15 reps max. I don't know, but see, this is where I kind of disagree, because when Tay was doing this whole little media circle to promote the Netflix show, a lot of people asked him about Bowers. He was like, "Yeah, everything I saw in that highlight tape, he was doing."
Yeah,
so you feel what I'm saying? Like, he said that, and now there ain't no pads. But at the end of the day, we know your boys out there running routes. You feel what I'm saying?
So, no, I agree.
If he's saying that that's what he saw, okay, I'm cool. So,
did y'all hear what AP said about Tucker though? He said Tucker. He said Tucker probably had the best offseason so far.
That's what I'm trying. So that's why. So I'm just reading into what the coach. So I've learned to listen to what the coach is saying. I think he's actually really being transparent. It was no different than when it came down to Daniels. Right. He's been very transparent, and all you got to do is listen to the dude. It's no different with this.
Yeah, so I agree there.
Well, go ahead. Finish your point, Chris.
No, I would say I agree there, but I will say I'm more. I think I actually listen to the players a little more because I think most of the coaches are more media trained and they know how to, get their scent off, off the path and stuff. So I don't know if AP does it as much because he seems more of a straight shooter, but like Gruden and all them, they would say one thing, but they would have alternative, reasoning for saying it. But the players, they're just like they just tell it how it is.
Yeah. For sure, that's true. The players are gonna more likely have no filter. But I'll raise you this though. I don't think even if we are in 12 personnel, don't be too surprised if it's, you know what I mean. You got Tay, but at the same time, it don't have to be Jacoby out there either. It can be a mixture of Tay and
I agree.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I can see taking Jacoby off. Okay, and that was your point right there, Turf. But I mean, at the end of the day, Jacoby is that type of receiver where if he's in that role where he's that security blanket, I'm fine with that. He's a perfect security blanket, in my opinion. I love Jacoby, and just like my man Severe points out too, he's a great blocker at the end of the day.
Oh no, he's the guy. He's the dude.
Great blocker, great receiver.
Yeah, I love.
My man played at Notre Dame with no quarterback his whole time there. He had no quarterback and no other weapons. It was him and the running back. That's it.
I have no problem with Jacoby Myers. Wow, I want y'all to know that because y'all really think I got a problem with this kid. I don't. It's just, in all honesty, I don't see where else you upgrade or where else you can improve or try to steal time from. That makes sense to me. I'm not stealing time from Devontae.
It got to be Michael. I'm sorry, Michael Mayer. I'm sorry.
Michael Mayer is going to be in. What the reason he's going to be in is going to be because of Zeus in the run game. That's why I think
this man is not going to leave the
red zone off.
Bro, he's not going to leave the field, bro.
Yeah. I think Mayer is going to be in every down tight end.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He's not leaving the field.
I mean, we'll see when it comes, but when you think about it, like, okay, we're arguing about who's going to get less playing time. But if you think about when was the last time we talked about us having this many fucking weapons?
Right. No, absolutely.
It's a good problem to have. It's a good problem to have.
It's a good fucking problem to have that we're having, you know? I'm not trying to have anyone have less or whatever, like whoever shines based on whoever the defense is going to not shadow, you know, who they're going to leave open.
That's why when we drafted him, because nobody understood why we drafted him to begin with. We already had
the scenario is just saying like one day somebody goes off, the next week somebody else goes off, and you're fine with that. That's the perfect scenario. Yeah, that's how many weapons you have. You feel what I'm saying? And you should be fine with that.
Because I don't care if I have 12 receptions or whatever, but if we're winning, I'm cool as long as we're winning.
It is what it is, bro. Yeah, it is.
And plus, it's based on matchup. It depends on what that other defense has, where their weaknesses are. You know, kind of, so we can attack that because there are going to be some games that we're going to have to be run heavy. You know, but honestly, I know in theory we all want this to be a run first team. I know we all want it. And again, I know y'all think I'm hating, but I really don't think we're going to be a smash mouth team as much as you guys think. Wow. Because I really don't think we will. I hope we are, but I just don't think. I just don't think we have the personnel to do it right now, and I hate to say it.
Wow.
To be smash mouth like running type, we don't have.
Like the run the ball, 30 something times a game. Like I don't see it, man. I hope, but I don't see it.
I can see why you wouldn't want to see it because of our running backs. They don't, to me, seem like those are the type of running backs that
and even the line. I mean, even our line still has a lot to be desired. You know what I'm saying? Like I hope Powers Johnson is the beast, but he's gonna be young. He's gonna get beat sometime.
I hope Mumford can get.
You know what I'm saying? Like we hope these things are gonna happen. So I don't know.
Man, that's true.
We do hope a lot.
No, well, I mean,
that's all we can do.
I say that all the time.
Yeah.
I'm stealing time from Bowers.
Right. Yeah. Well, I think he is going to loosen. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's going to play as much as y'all think.
I know
y'all
when we playing Madden, I know who Chris is going to throw the
Y'all
ball.
think he's going to be out there 30 reps. I see him getting half of
I
it.
already got the upgraded roster. I be on people's.
I gotta ask this. Okay. I gotta ask this.
Yeah.
And I know Turf. We always, I don't like to necessarily go by college and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But just as an overall prospect, who's a better tight end prospect, Sam Laporta or Bowers?
Coming out?
Coming out of college?
Yeah, Michael Mayer.
No, I said Laporta or Bowers.
Bowers.
So it's like, why is it so far fetched to think that he can't have a Laporta type of rookie season?
I don't think it is. I don't think it's far fetched.
It's not.
And Laporta didn't play. I don't think he played an awful lot to where they relied on him like in the blocking game like that either.
Yes, he did. He played a lot
in the blocking game. I don't think they relied on him heavily in the blocking
game. They have a really good offensive line though, Chris.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, I don't think they used him.
He had like 86 receptions. So whatever it takes. So however many plays it takes for Bowers to get a similar type of thing, I'm good with that amount. Then I'll put it that way.
How many receptions he have?
I think he had like 86 or something.
And this is the thing that I know that why I feel like he's going to be playing a lot. It's just because he's better in the role of playing that like slot receiver anyway. I mean, at the end of the day, Georgia kind of had like the same setup how we had it. They had that big dude from Pittsburgh, right? He went to Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah, Darnell Washington.
Same setup. You know what I mean? And Darnell played a lot. You feel what I'm saying? And so he was in line, and Bowers played a lot too at the same time.
But the thing is, Darnell couldn't block.
Yeah,
he couldn't block. He was big as hell, but he really couldn't block.
I think Mayer is going to be better in that department, bro. Honestly, I think we didn't see as much from him receiving is because our coaching staff was stupid. I mean, honestly. I continuously say, even with Zamir, right? We had the same conversation. There were some games, bro, you can see. Feed this mother like he's eating today, bro. You feel what I'm saying? He can eat, and they won't feed him. You know what I mean? And that's no fault of the player. That's of the coaching staff, bro.
Or they'll feed him and do some stupid flea flicker play. Like, what
the fuck? But you know what's weird about that, though? It's like McDaniels was known to feed his tight end. So it's like,
that part always,
So crazy. Honestly, I thought Mayer was going to eat. I thought he was going to eat.
Open a lot, bro. He was open a lot.
Bro, you want to know what I feel like? I feel like he was that dude that really just was drunk in power. And he wanted everything done the way he wanted it. And he was going to force people.
You throw it to who
pretty much get battered in the process. And he didn't care that, you were getting jacked up just to keep it a buck. Like, and I'm telling you, I mean, I just recall certain coaches just having that, hey, we're going to do it my way kind of thing.
Yeah, no, I get it.
And it showed, in my opinion, and that's why nobody wanted to come to work.